Hi, everyone. Welcome to Vidiofy.ai's webinar on how to create videos in under 5 minutes using Vidiofy. My name is Haris. I'm the head of marketing here at 1B Stories, which is the company behind Vidiofy. And this is a special webinar for the Africa, Asia, and Europe time zone. We actually did one earlier that was rather unfriendly to these time zones. That's more accommodating to the people in the States. So we have a few people here already. So thank you for joining early. We have about, I think, 30 odd people registering for this event. Yeah, thank you for coming in. Today we have Stacy Chan, who is our head of business, and she'll be the one that's doing a walkthrough of the Vidiofy.ai platform. So you'll learn how to create your own videos, in just under 5 minutes. All right, so we will definitely wait for a few more people to begin. But I just want to check for the people here. You can definitely use the chat. Can I understand if everybody here has used Vidiofy.ai? Do you have an account? Have you started creating videos yet? We have Simon, Akeshri, and Whiten. I apologize if I mispronounce your name. But yes, welcome to our webinar. Stacey, whenever you're ready, you can share your screen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone so much for joining. I know we're very close to the holiday season. I'm bundled up over here in Europe. It's quite cold, so I'm hoping you're all a bit warmer wherever in the world you all are. And we're happy to kick off this webinar, especially as we gear up for the new year. Can't believe it's already 2024. But we're so excited that y'all are interested in generative AI. It really has been the trend of this year. So we're very excited to keep riding this momentum and help you incorporate AI into your workflow for 2024. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. Okay. And this is being recorded, so you can share this with your teams, your company, your colleagues, if they were unable to make it. Okay. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, Stacey.
Great. So as I was just saying, we're going to be showing you all how to use Vidiofy.ai to ultimately create incredibly high quality, punchy, shareable videos in under 5 minutes. That is how fast it takes these days when you're leveraging the power of AI to incorporate your content strategy using AI. So what is today's agenda, roughly, so you know what the next 45 some odd minutes will be? Talking very high level, introducing generative AI into your company, and making sure it is a seamless integration. How do we incorporate it so it's a productivity improvement? It is going to save you time and then provide real value, show you actual KPIs and results that'll help grow your business. We'll then deep dive into actually using Vidiofy.ai. So we always say start your clocks because you actually can get text to video in under 5 minutes. And we're constantly launching new features, always with the goal in mind to help you acquire customers, increase your brand, and drive more engagement with you and your audience and your readers. There's a ton of new features such as language translation, even better, more realistic voiceovers and avatars. We'll go over that inside the tool directly. We do believe we have a fantastic editing tool that suits your needs if you do need to adjust. And then, of course, we're going to reserve some time for FAQ. Feel free to ask questions throughout the webinar. We want this to be much more of a conversation because this is all new for us too. We are a roughly 2-year-old company, but the really rapid rise of AI has all of us constantly exploring, researching, having conversations about how to best use AI in an ethical way, how to use this in a more productive way, and then ultimately a way to make sure it drives your business. And then we'll also point to some live examples that we've got from our existing customers, a lot of wonderful publishers and brands that we work with. We're super proud to always spotlight them and showcase the best practices for how they're using Vidiofy. All right. How do I advance this? Okay, so just giving a quick overview of generative AI, I think it's the one conversation topic that we can't escape from, whether you're discussing it at work or at the latest holiday party, everyone has thoughts on generative AI because, as you can see, this is just one snapshot that's probably almost outdated already because there are so many companies, including Vidiofy, that are looking to help all of you as publishers and brands build great content leveraging this new technology. And the way we like to think about generative AI is kind of in three buckets of companies. There's lots of companies that are doing text generation, image generation, and then finally video creation. So some of our favorites, because we like to actually test a lot of these products out on a weekly basis. Hard actually in our company does a weekly roundup of like new companies to spotlight. We of course love exploring ChatGPT. We've tried Bard from Google on the tech side, image generation, DALL-E, Midjourney, super cool. Gives lots of great options. And then where we play in our sweet spot, in our part of the world, we are very big fans of a lot of video generation companies as well. What does differentiate Vidiofy, though, is we believe that we are the best ones at creating the end-to-end video. So when you enter some text, when you copy and paste that article URL, what you're going to get as the output of Vidiofy is a video with a great narrative. It's ready to post because it's telling a story. And it really is that end-to-end video where you have to do very minimal editing and it's ready to go to either share across social media, embed on your website, or create content that is going to monetize, whether that's sponsored, you're putting ads. We are building that end-to-end workflow to make your lives as easy as possible. Because kind of going back to our original thesis, the reason we are so excited to start Vidiofy in the first place was video is the most engaging content format. We know that audiences, readers have said that this is their preferred format in terms of consuming content. It absolutely is the way to resonate with readers, engage them. But if we look on the content creation side, my background actually is in journalism. I was a reporter for many, many years. The challenge for myself and my team as a publisher was that video is incredibly expensive, both in terms of actual cost, but just time consuming to create. And so we believe with Vidiofy and many other generative AI tools as well, you can finally overcome that challenge and create videos in under 5 minutes that really will drive impact to your business. And so that's where we are today. We hope you all will follow along. So go ahead and open up another tab, go to Vidiofy.ai, and you could actually create videos right along with us today in under 5 minutes. And those videos are for you to own. I think you get 3 free trial videos. So have a look, play around with these tools. What we always recommend too is if you're dipping your toe in the generative AI waters or you're ready to dive into the deep end, you have to just try. What's so great is there is no right way to create these videos. We have lots of different options. And this is where we want you to get that creative juices flowing. Get inspired. We're going to point to some live examples. We're going to test out the tool today. So this is a fun workshop instead of just a presentation. All right, so I'm going to open up Vidiofy. You guys can see this tab, right? I'm not sharing my presentation anymore.
Yes, that's correct, Stacey.
Great. So this is the first screen you'll see once you sign up for Vidiofy. There's different modes of how you can start the basis of your video. From the most complex, I would say, you can actually start off with a scripted video. Say there is an idea or a storyboard you want to do, you can always start with that, and you'll be very explicit about what the scenes are, what the title should be, what the media should be. I actually prefer a few other inputs. Article to video is still my favorite. It's very easy to copy and paste a URL. You can enter that here. Another option is text to video. Say you do have a very long article, or you have just reporter's notes, or you have a PDF. You can actually highlight and isolate the exact text that you want to be the basis of your video. Or if you want to go the other end and you really just don't have an idea yet of the video that you want to create, but you have a topic, you have a prompt. I'm always dreaming of my next summer holiday destination. So I love generating these videos because just from a simple prompt, you can actually have a video ready to publish without really needing a ton of information. But for today's demo purposes, we want to show how powerful our technology is in the ability to understand the content from an article. So if you can copy and paste a URL, um, let's go ahead and, we are speaking with our African, European, and Asian audiences. So we'll pull up a African publication from Zimbabwe. I thought this was a really cool article. And holidays are very top of mind for me. I wish this were the case in California, where I'm from, but I think this is an awesome police program. So let's just take a look at what kind of video we could create from this URL. So I'm going to copy that here. You can all drop in whatever URL you guys like. Hopefully you're following along in Vidiofy. When you validate your URL, what we're doing is crawling the actual content. We're parsing it, making sure that it's readable. It's not behind a paywall. Great, this one is. And that's going to be the basis for the script of the video. Now, what you're going to actually see in terms of the visuals, you can either default to saying, you know what, let's just pick the images or the videos from the URL and then let AI fill in the gaps. Or you have the option to actually upload, say you do have a photo of a police car or your police headquarters and you want to upload that media. Or you can actually search through our stock libraries, which we pay the rights for. So any content that you use here that you search for in the stock library, whether it's videos or images, those are 100% free for our clients to use. So you could always search here, say police, everything that you see, you can search by image or video. So you want to use this one, go ahead and select any that you would like. All right. And oh, my Zoom is blocking the next button. Sorry, as I try to drag. Here we go. All right, so after you've done a few of the inputs, you're going to tell us what kind of output of the video that you want. This is one of my favorite features. We actually support the creation of videos in over 35 languages. So if you're in Europe, Europeans speak what, 5, 6 different languages. You can translate this to French, Spanish, Italian. If you want to expand to certain audiences in Asia, you could translate this into Mandarin. Entirely up to you. You can just check out the drop down of languages, have fun, give it a try. Also, after you've translated the video, you can add much more of an authentic touch. One of your reporters or your CEO can actually be the talking head narrating the video. This is I love this feature. Once I got over the fact that I could actually generate an avatar of myself and I had to get used to hearing my voice and seeing me on the screen, it's absolutely wild and such a cool functionality to really connect with your audience. Put a face, literally put a face to the video and give it that authentic feel, really connect with your audience and your customers. So for our example, we'll just use the Stacy voiceover, the Stacy avatar. Here we go. And I will be narrating this video. We'll see how it comes out. A few more features. We definitely want to summarize the article into the video because some of these articles can be quite long. And to create a 30-second video, we do need to summarize the text a bit. The number of scenes is going to be a proxy for how long your video is. So roughly 5 scenes is about 30 seconds. We can leave that. And we always have the intro and outro with your branded end card. We always want to make sure these videos are driving a real business use case. So if you have our custom enterprise plans, you also get the custom call to actions, whether that's visit our website, subscribe to our newsletter, whatever options you would like. We are very transparent about where we are getting our content from. We want to show you exactly which sources we use. You can always uncheck certain boxes if you don't want to have content from that source. Okay, and then finally, as I mentioned, we want to make sure that we're representing your brand well, that we adhere to your brand guidelines. It is your voice. Every customer gets a custom template. So your newsroom's template might look very different from CNN, it might look very different from The Guardian. You can also choose from our library of templates. Minimalist is my favorite because it does look very much like those social media type videos. So we're going to go ahead and choose this. So we're happy with inputs, outputs, the template. You hit or you click create video, and the video starts generating. It'll take anywhere, depending on how long the video is, depending if you have voiceovers or avatars, the translation, anywhere from a couple of minutes to maybe 5 or so minutes. So you always still like to have it under 5 minutes. Once that's done generating, go to your video library. So you'll see all the videos here, and you can take a look at them if you want to edit. We really believe in the human in the loop, meaning this is the stage of the video creation process where we believe you should be reviewing the video. If you need to make any small edits, I'll show you how to do that here. But this was I just want to remind everyone what this article is about. Free police patrols, keep your home safe this holiday. So we will extract a lot of the text from the article. So you can see we extracted the headline correctly. Say you wanted to make edits to the text or the videos. What you would do is click on the title text. Maybe you wanted to add the byline. So byline, here we go. You can see all of the edits are made in real time. If you wanted to swap out the photo of the police car, you wanted to put a video. I'm just going to change the image now. I'm going to search for a police car video. Police car. Okay, and I will confirm that. And that video gets swapped out in real time. It's a little bit zoomed in, so I might want to decrease that size. So I'm just going to shrink that. And I want to make sure it fills the screen though. So I'm going to drag using the white dots as well. And then, give it a play, give it a watch. I'm going to tap this.
Register your absence with the police, who will patrol your home. You're alerted if anything seems off. Both homeowners and tenants can avail this. Patrols use bicycles or horseback. Social media posts can alert criminals to empty homes. Avoid advertising your absence online.
So you get
Join
the
your
idea of
area's
how this
neighborhood
looks.
watch.
I would maybe
Employ
change,
security
one
guards
thing you
from
can do
reputable
also is
companies.
change the
Use secure
audio.
transport for moving
So I'm
large
feeling
amounts.
very cheery. I'm in the holiday spirit. Perhaps I want to have slightly more holiday music. If you scroll all the way down, you can always change the background music by looking through our hundreds of thousands of audio tracks. So maybe I want to search for something more holiday, more peppy. So yes, Christmas is joy. Oh, that's ridiculously fun. I'm going to choose this. So you confirm the holiday track, and that's now the background music. You heard the voiceover. Now that you all know what I sound and look like, hopefully you can be the judge of whether or not this avatar looks great. But I think this video is pretty much ready to go. Whether you want to embed that on the article itself, you can put that in the bottom right corner or have it full screen. Post this on your YouTube channel, your Facebook, Twitter, X. They're all optimized, as you can see, for the social media channels because it is in this vertical 9:16 aspect ratio. You can always do a horizontal video if you wanted to embed that on your website. All of this is customizable depending on what types of videos you want to create. So when you press export up here, the video literally is downloaded as an MP4 file. So it is yours to own, and that is for your brand or your newsroom to use as you would like. So that is Vidiofy. I'm going to pause and make sure no one has any questions, but happy to brainstorm, go over the tool, opening it up for questions.
Stacy, actually, would you care to share our new version 2 voices? That's something that we recently released, and now you can actually see the difference between a version 1 and version 2 voice.
That was version 2. Did you want me to create one with my old V1 voice, or do you want to just show?
Just the kind of like
Oh, we can do it here.
the pop-up. So you just click change, and then you can see, yeah, version 1, version voices 2, and then you can actually try the different V2 voices as well.
Right. So you can always see this play button here. So you can actually hear them before you select which ones, because sometimes it's hard to know what they sound like. So you can always test those out.
Climate change is a pressing issue with rising temperatures, extreme weather, and melting ice caps. We can make a difference by reducing our carbon footprint, using renewable energy, and embracing sustainability. Let's act now to protect our environment for future generations. Climate change.
There we go. So there's, maybe I'm a terrible judge because it is my voice. I actually think V1 is still good, but all of you can play around with the different voiceover options and decide which one works best for your brand. Great. I'll keep going. What I want to do now is also show some really cool examples of how our customers are using Vidiofy. So they're already live, so you can see actually a YouTube channel. This is for an SMB that is in the special metals space. So we have been super thrilled to see that it's not just publishers or large brands that are using Vidiofy. It's really any customers around the world that want to grow their business and grow their content for their social media. So you can see that they specialize in precious metals, platinum, gold. Not really my area of expertise, but it's been really fun learning about precious metals because I can watch these YouTube shorts, watch their videos, and learn a ton about their business because they've converted some blog posts. They've used the topic to video function to create these daily videos and grow their customer base and showcase their domain expertise in the special metals space. So that's their YouTube channel. Another really cool example that we have seen is actually the conversion of newsletters to videos. We know that a lot of brands, publishers will create weekly newsletters, maybe even daily newsletters. While we're super big fans of that because we know that you have a very captive audience once you're creating a newsletter and sending it to people's inboxes. The challenge is growing those newsletter subscribers. So a great way to do that is take that same newsletter, whether you're using MailChimp or Beehive or even a Substack, you can use those URLs, or you can enter in your entire RSS feed. We're working on that functionality as well, or copy and paste. We know that newsletters can be very comprehensive. Maybe you just want to create a trailer or a teaser for your newsletter. Copy and paste the first section, and you can use that to create your video. So this is a CPG or a consumer packaged goods newsletter. And so it's crazy that this is the Instagram Reel version of the written email newsletter that she sends out every week. So I love this example as well. And always looking forward to how you play around with Vidiofy, come up with new ways to use it. But I guess the more traditional media publishers as well are using the tool to create videos from their articles. So you can see this is the Muse is a job publisher in the US. And so they convert their articles. So someone is using the star method. This was a blog post that they had written, and this is the really beautiful, engaging, dynamic video version of this article. And then since we are in, well, I'm currently in Europe, but I'm sure there's people across time zones. I do want to give a shout out to a French publisher. They publish about accessibility, disabilities as well, and they use this for nearly all of their video content. So they probably create daily videos now on Instagram. And what's great is they're seeing massive engagement. So you can see these videos getting 2,000, 4,000 views, impressions. That translates to real engagement with their readers. And I think the big discussion that we're having with most of our customers these days is in 2024, we see the value in terms of increasing productivity, reducing the time spent, especially in very resource constrained companies. We know that we're all being asked to do a lot more with less. And we all have to wear so many hats, create so much content, but there's only 24 hours in a day. This is where Vidiofy is going to help absolutely reduce the amount of time. But also, more importantly, we're having great conversations about how do we monetize this content? This content can be sponsored content. We know advertisers love these high quality short form videos. So we can use those for advertising purposes. If you want to start putting ads as pre-roll, if you stitch together a lot of these videos together, we can do mid-roll ads as well. That's going to be, we believe, the greatest value. So we're so excited to start having those conversations with you all and explore what is the real revenue impact of creating these videos. Happy to take any questions or thoughts from the crowd. Is Anu anything to add?
Well, yes, actually, I did want to mention that we have a new Christmas template. That's
Oh, yes.
yes. So just in time for the holidays, we launched a Christmas themed template that you can use to create videos. And I think I quite like it. I actually used it today. And yeah, you can definitely go check that out. And also, if anybody's interested, as we mentioned, if you create an account today, you get a free trial account of 3 videos, and you have access to quite a lot of the features. The only thing that you do not get would be the avatars and a new version 2 voices. But if you just want to try those new features, they are paid features. But the good thing is that for Christmas, we're actually launching a promo code. Usually our monthly costs for our pro user, which is $29 a month. You get access to 15 videos. We actually are dropping that all the way down to $10 for the first month. And we're launching this, I believe, tomorrow, actually in the next few hours for the rest of the year. So it's a great way to get started with all the paid and premium features that comes with Vidiofy. And that will be code XMAS10, so XMAS 10. Everybody here will get an email when it is live. But if that's the best way to get started with Vidiofy.
Xmas 10, easy to remember. And yes, Christmas has come early, apparently. Thanks, Hars. Did you want to talk about leaving the
Yes.
reviews?
Of course. And I think this is also another gift for everybody here, just in time for the holidays as well. If you are actually using Vidiofy and you do like it, we're actually having an incentivized review link available on both Capterra and SourceForge. So if you actually click the links here, Stacey, if you could just copy and paste it, maybe put it in the chat. Basically, if you go in and you leave a review for Vidiofy, you actually get $20 US dollars for yourself. So this is for anybody that wants to try Vidiofy and, of course, get a little reward at the same time. And tell us what you think. We want genuine reviews to really, of course, gather actual genuine feedback so that we are also, trying to review our product and put in stuff in the pipeline to make sure that Vidiofy is giving you exactly what you want.
Exactly. So thanks, Hars. I put the 2 links in the chat. As always, we want to hear from you. I know there's always a lot to digest. When we have conversations with newsrooms and brands, you could see the wheels spinning. How are we going to incorporate this? We know that there's incredible value. It's a no-brainer on, yes, we need this type of content. We need these videos to engage with our audiences, promote our brand. But there's so many ways to do it. I think that's the power of technology is it really is customized for your needs. Whether it's a certain type of article or you want to use this to actually build out a travel section of your content, create listicles, so many ways to use Vidiofy. We love this creative brainstorming part. I love that part, really being on the content side. So I'm always happy to do a call with anyone. You can reach out to hello@1bstories.com. I'm Stacy at 1bstories.com. And it's a fun, this is the most fun part is really the sky's the limit now in terms of what you can create with Vidiofy. If you've got an idea, you just pop it in and you can see what it generates. It truly feels magical. Every day when I use Vidiofy, I still can't get over how fun it is and fast and easy to create videos that otherwise used to take me an embarrassingly long amount of time. I now can go from 5 hours to 5 minutes in terms of creating a video.
Wonderful. Thank you, Stacey. I guess if there are no questions in the chat, we can cut this short. Actually, it's just 30 minutes, so I think it's good. I again want to thank everybody for coming down and attending this webinar. Again, we did this at a more comfortable time zone. Hopefully, it is still the sun's out wherever you guys are. The last time we did it, I'm based in Singapore, by the way. The last time we did it was midnight my time over here. So it's good, actually. It's 6 p.m. right now, so that's wonderful. So again, if you are interested in trying out Vidiofy, again, you can just create an account on Vidiofy.ai. If you want definitely something custom for your brand, a custom branded template, your own face, your CEO's face, definitely reach out to us. On hello@onebstories.com. Myself, I'm Hariz, Hariz at onebstories.com, or Stacy. All right, thank you guys so much. Stacy, any last words?
No, excited to have these really fun, engaging discussions. This really is going to be a game changer for your business. We want to make sure that you feel comfortable, that you feel empowered to use generative AI technology, and we're here to have those discussions and learn from you as well. We're constantly getting inspired and seeing new ways that people are using Vidiofy, so we're just excited to partner with you as well.
All right, wonderful. And for everybody here, you'll also get a copy of today's webinar. We are recording the whole thing, so we'll send you an email after it's done, and of course rendered and processed. It won't take. It will probably take much longer than creating a video on Vidiofy, but I'll send you guys the recorded Zoom link after today's session.
Great. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful Christmas and holiday.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Cheers.